this in very old music from the 50s, American black music, or I can find this in maybe some ballet funk or whatever. So it can be very different. So I'm not supposed to do special music. But in a second point, I'm a German. I make music with a computer, and I have to feel. You have to hear this.
So the machine is never doing something without what we never thought before. So the machine can only do what we try to think already. So there is a lot of humanity already in the machine. Basically we don't see the machines as enemies. We see them as tools, as possibility, and we don't see the machines as enemies, for instance, or as something what is opposite of us. Actually, we really see the machine as a part of our normal day life. Everybody is surrounded by them, and I think the reason maybe we are doing this kind of electronic music so straight is maybe that we're very aware of the situation that we're using these machines, and actually we want to sound as well like that we're using them. We not want like to sound like a violin or a guitar player. We can't do this. We really want to basically do music what you just can do with the machines and can express this. We can be much more precise, for instance. We can be involve complex calculations. We can involve a lot of mathematics. That's the reason we were inspired from mathematics in many cases. And we see them as basically something what expresses ourselves in this time.
Really always been against this kind of categorizing. Actually, we never ever wanted to categorize our music in this kind of way. We basically, it's of course better for marketing and better for selling CDs when you give the baby a name and call it a new movement. But I think with Frank and me, myself, with our records, we of course became part of this movement. But for us, in the first place, we never thought about creating clicks and cuts. Basically, we wanted to do music what we just liked, what sounded like. In this was mid-90s, I think, late 90s. What used technology and involves editing, but it maybe as well allows the filter of creative process with software to take place and to use it as a creative tool. But we never gave this we never gave this a name or tried to push a movement in a way.
In some ways. I think we are political people, but we're not transmitting political messages in the first place in our music, and this has a very specific reason. We grew up in a situation in East Germany where basically music or art was in many cases used for propaganda, more or less. And we see as well the danger of involving artistic work with strong political statements. And as well, we believe in the power of a more kind of, I hope I can say this to everybody, but I think we believe more in the power in the abstraction of art. And in the moment this art becomes stronger and has the right energy as well, in this moment you of course get a kind of political speech and you get a political power. And I think our political statements you can probably more see in the way how we are reacting to economics, for instance, how we're reacting to
classical music industry, how we distributing our stuff, what we think is important, that ideas are more important than profit, for instance, and the other thing as well, that we believing in a kind of microeconomy, that for instance we see the labor as a microstructure of it's a kind of utopian socialist idea of the early 19th century, that you basically creating our own little social network with our own little financial system, what basically allows the people inside of the system to support each other as well socially.